Hello everyone, how you going? Welcome to Family Guy Canadian Stereotypes. Now we've checked out the Canadian references in The Simpsons, but now I'm keen to see what does another level bring to the table.
Well, it's a lot easier than high school, I'll tell you that.
Well, how do you mean?
High school's like Lord of the Flies. It's a social nightmare. And I hear Canadian high schools are even worse.
Well, look who matriculated to grade 9.
Someone wants to get into university.
Hey guys, I'm sorry.
Well, you're gonna be sorry when we put you in the hospital for free, eh?
Honestly, out of The Simpsons and Family Guy, I have no idea who's going to be taking bigger jabs, but my goodness, Family Guy are not going to hold back, and that's going to be a bit of a difference there. And I mean, of course, they went straight in for the stereotypical sorry, but at the same time, kind of made fun of the USA by going, oh, we're going to put you in hospital for free because it would cost us a lot of money if you did it in the USA.
Right. Not even halfway through Canada and we're stuck.
Oh, a long way.
Oh, hey there. You having some car troubles, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose you're from AAA, are you?
Who?
AAA, you know? AAA.
Oh, AA, eh? Hey, I just came from AA.
No, not AA, AAA.
Yeah, that's what I said. AA, eh?
Oh, so you are with AAA?
Oh, no, that's AAA. I just came from AA, eh?
Huh?
Stewie, I think he's just a drunk.
Well, drunk or not, can you help us?
I can if you want to join AA, eh?
No, I'm already a member of AAA. I need help with the car.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks like you got some water leakage. You might need a hose, eh?
Jose, Roberto, whatever. If you've got some Latinos up here that can fix cars, that'd be great.
No, I mean, it looks like you need a part, eh?
Well, yeah, when it's fixed, we can celebrate, but let's deal with first things first.
Well, I can probably take you to a gas station, eh? You have cash, eh?
Well, I don't know. My name carries a little weight, but I don't see how that matters here.
Look, we don't have enough cash to fix the car, and we're kind of on our way to the North Pole. Oh, a car won't take you there anyway. But if you like, you can take my snowmobile.
What?
Really?
No
You
way.
just give it to us? Oh, sure. That's what Canadian hospitality is all about. If you like, you can have all my money and my leg.
My leg.
Okay.
What did I just watch? My goodness. I mean, I guess, like I said, they were always going to be able to afford to take it a little bit further than The Simpsons ever can, just because of, well, how the entire show's run, really. But there are so many random little sentences and nuanced little references that they were managed to squeak into this little segment here, between just the Jose and a hose and a. I mean, besides the fact he said you can just take my snowmobile because there's no other way you'd be getting to the North Pole, and I guess that's correct, and you do have a few kind of islands you need to hop to get there. You know, in order to get to Alert, I can only imagine you have to do some island hopping, and even if you had the most four-wheel drive off-road vehicle capable, there is still water in between, and so maybe you just have to drive really fast Mythbuster style and just go across the water. But once again, I don't know if this is making fun of Canada or if it's making fun of the USA, because like you said, that's what Canadian hospitality is all about. So yeah, I feel as though if that's the case, absolutely am I traveling to the North Pole via Canada.
Easier than escaping from Canadian Alcatraz.
Can I go out through here? Just be back by bedtime. Okay.
Oh my God, I did it! I was actually able to thread the... Oh crap, Canadian goose!
Look out, eh?
Hang on a second, Canadian goose? I need to look at that again because I'm almost surprised that it's not a bald eagle. Everyone was saying bald eagles are just everywhere and I just never even knew that they were anywhere but the USA. There we go, look at that poor fella that just gets cleaned up by a literal metric ton of a human being. My goodness, I would not want to be hit by a wingsuiting Peter Griffin, that's for sure. But I do want to look up because, okay, yeah, Canada Goose is a clothing company. I thought I'd heard some kind of relationship there. But then in terms of the actual animal itself, does it say anything? The Canada Goose or Canadian Goose is a large wild goose with a black-headed neck, white cheeks, and white under its chin and a brown body. That's a hell of a description. It is native to the Arctic and temperate regions of North America. Does that mean it can even be found in the USA perhaps? Kind of like the trade-off of the bald eagle. What is a clutch size? Is that talking about how many kids they on average have? 2 to 9. That's not really an average either, but I've certainly never heard of clutch size besides it being in a car or a truck. But to be fair, I think Family Guy just took the first image on Google Images and just animated that to a T. You know, we go from this guy, beautiful photo, look at all the detail in it, you know, you can zoom in and appreciate all of it. But then besides having an absolutely blue background to the same extent, it is a pretty good animation of the entire thing. Maybe just a bit more Family Guy eyes.
Morning.
What the hell? Where'd you come from?
Yeah, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
Middle of nowhere? No, I live right over there.
What? A plane crashes in your backyard and you don't say anything?
This is Canada, eh? I thought it might be rude to intrude on your plane crash.
Well, this is great news. We're saved.
Yes, I suppose so. Listen, why don't we head back to my place, grab a bite to eat, and watch the big curling match on TV? Canada's in the World Final against Mexico.
What? I don't really know.
No.
Fair play.
Okay, well, we have to grab our friend Peter. He just headed out that way to get help.
Oh, that's not good. There's nothing in that direction but wilderness for thousands of kilometers.
Oh, how they managed to wrap all these different segues and cutaways into one particular story and episode just blows me away. You know, they're just in the middle of the bush and then all of a sudden they just cut to curling championships. Like, it's such a random thing, and they are still making fun of everyone even watching it and being in it in the first place. You know, Canada for coming second because it's Canada and losing to Mexico, for goodness sake. I mean, like I said, I have no idea who would actually be the world champs in curling, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Canada is up there. I was surprised that they didn't say, oh, I live just over there, and then they look and he's like thousands of kilometers away because everything is so sprawled in Canada because it's such a massive land, but they did end up wrapping that up and going, oh, that's not good, eh? However, I think my actual favorite part about the entire clip is when he says, I didn't want to intrude in your plane crash. Like, that's a thing. I mean, I guess to be fair, if you're trying to be kind of reserved and not bother people, then yeah, you are going to intrude on their plane crash. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to go and check it out, considering you might be able to offer some of that incredible Canadian hospitality. You know, all these people, he's got a splint, you suddenly just give him crutches, because of course you just carry crutches around.
Yeah, and French also comes in handy when I have layovers in Montreal. That place is the best.
Oh, I always wanted to go to Canada, but then South Park went, so we couldn't go.
Oh man, you guys should come with me sometime. Montreal has the best strip clubs in the world.
They do?
Yeah, they're unbelievable.
Of course
The girls up in Canada are gorgeous, and they all play ice hockey, so they lose their teeth by age 10.
Wow.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that a Canadian strip club is the most magical place in the world.
Well, once again, there is so much to unpack about it, and as soon as Quagmire is involved, of course they're just going to be going a little bit further than, like I said, The Simpsons ever could dare to go. I mean, once again, I'm constantly confused about whether they are making fun of Canada or just kind of applauding Canada for being different in better ways than the USA. I mean, of course, some of what he says is classic Quagmire, and it's not until you go, hang on, what did he just say? Like, truly, what did he just say? Oh my goodness, I can't believe they get away with that. I mean, to be honest, I think the funniest part was the fact that when they broke the fourth wall saying South Park went first.
I always wanted to go to Canada, but then South Park went, so we couldn't go.
Just the idea of that, you know, the fact that one cartoon series went there, so that just completely disregards every other one. I mean, to be honest, I think The Simpsons has virtually everyone just confined to their own town, if that's the case, because The Simpsons have kind of been everywhere. And so I guess one of the main questions I always have is, how do the writers of these shows, be it The Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, the list goes on, how do they think up some of the things that they think up, and how do they even put it to air? Because I feel as though half the things that they dream up and just animate, you kind of have to have a bit of experience in to even know where to start. Either way, I have to give credit where credit is due for the writers of these shows just being able to pick apart any little nuance between the USA, Canada, or the USA in any country, to be honest, because I find it incredible that they're able to communicate the storyline that they're going after episode to episode to episode to episode, you know, sometimes doing callbacks to previous episodes and then flashbacks and all these side cutaways. It's honestly insane, but at the same time just squeaking in all of these novel ideas that honestly I feel as though only a couple of TV shows could ever dream to pull off. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to do the YouTube algorithm things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out any other ones I've done. Also, make sure to go check out the original video down in the description below. Or hey, maybe even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.